ESB and Vodafone are preparing for the future of the internet by rolling out Ireland's first 100% fibre broadband network.
I'm now joined by Sean Atkinson, the CEO of the joint venture. An exciting project to hit Cavan. Cavan is your first port of call. What were the criteria that allowed you to pick Cavan?
Well, we're rolling out to 50 towns outside of the major urban areas, so we're looking for a county town to start in. And there's a long relationship between ESB and Cavan, so we actually had people on the ground here to go out, do the work, do the surveys. We were looking for 2 estates to do the initial trial in, and Cavan just fitted that criteria. So Cavan has the, I suppose, privilege maybe of being the first town.
And we are very privileged and very honoured to have it. Now, the joint venture between the ESB and Vodafone. Now, it's broadband telecommunications, so that explains Vodafone. It's what they do. The ESB, what is their specialism that they're bringing to the joint venture?
Well, ESB over, I suppose, nearly 90 years now has really been brought infrastructure to Ireland. Think of rural electrification. This is really just an extension of that, because what this project is about putting fibre optic cable onto the existing ESB network. So that's what the ESB brings to the joint venture, is that infrastructure rollout, putting cables and infrastructure up on poles, into ducts, connecting into people's homes. And with Vodafone, with the telecommunications expertise, we think we've got a great joint venture to roll out this project with.
Now, going back to the actual logistics of it, it's fibre optic cable, and how is it being connected from, we'll say, the centre to the actual houses or buildings involved?
Well, this project is within the town, so it's actually the most difficult part of any infrastructure project around telecommunications, which is the access network. So we will start at the outside of the town at some of the substations, and then using the existing routeways for the electrical infrastructure overhead in the underground and ducts. So every building within Cavan town has got an electrical connection, and we will use that sort of pathway to connect the fibre optic cable from substations at the outside of the town and then right into the premises itself.
So in a nutshell, there's electric cable going from the substation to the premises, and the fibre optic will be kind of piggybacking on that cable.
Exactly, yeah, just using the same right routes overhead, underground. So with minimal disruption in terms of sort of local community in digging, and that will be very little digging involved.
Well, having just about gotten rid of our local sewerage issue, which has been digging up the town for the past number of years, the Chamber will be delighted to hear that. Now, the ESB will not be supplying broadband services. You're a wholesaler, is that correct?
Yeah, the joint venture company is a open access, non-discriminatory wholesaler. So we will provide a connection into the premises. So either then the business or the consumer will contact the retailer and sign up for whatever services they need, be it just broadband entertainment, mobile phone, landline. So we're looking to the retailers to come on the back of this and then package it up, and the end user, the consumer, will then select what package suits their needs best.
So the joint venture company will be putting in the infrastructure, but the joint venture's company's customers, they will be the technological companies that will be selling to the end user. Is that correct? Yeah, well, typically, so one of our retailers will be Vodafone, our partner, have a retail arm, so they'll certainly be selling it. And we're looking to many of the other people in that space who are already providing television services or broadband services. So we're talking to a number of them at the moment. So it's too early really to say. I don't want to put any names out there, but the typical suppliers who people get those services from today, we believe will come along and will use this, what will be the sort of fastest broadband available. So it'll be the premium service at which people can sell their services then ultimately to the end consumer. Well, Sean Atkinson, CEO of the joint venture company of ESB and Vodafone, thank you for choosing Cavan, and thank you for your time. Thank you very much.